Hello, all you guitar lovers out there. This is Leo Lovato. And this video is a companion to my book, The Big Book of Blues Guitar. And we have a section in our book for beginning guitar players. And I'd like to look at a couple of concepts with you that'll make your chord playing more interesting. The first one I'd like to talk about are using bass notes for your chord playing, focusing on bass notes. So for example, if I was playing an A chord and I hit the fifth string by itself and I strum down twice, and then I hit the sixth string by itself, I'd be focusing on the bass notes of that A chord. And every chord has bass notes. The E chord, the D chord, so that's a technique that a lot of guitar players use. You hear that a lot in country and folk music. And you can alter what you do in between the bass notes. You might just hit the chord once. Or you might put 3 strums in between. Or multiple strums in between. It's really up to you. There are no rules, but it's nice to focus on those bass notes. So in my book, I have the bass notes for all of our basic 9 chords that we learned. Try practicing those bass notes and integrating them into songs where it seems appropriate. The other technique I wanted to talk about is the idea of altering chords. So for an example, if I had a D chord and I lifted my number 2 finger from the first string, it would change the sound of the chord. And if I alternated this, it'd give me kind of a nice sound when I'm strumming. Now, if I took my little finger and put it on the 3rd fret, my number 4 finger on the 3rd fret of that first string, I'd get another variation. So I could go between all 3 of them. And that gave me a nice variation on the D chord. Now, a question that people often ask me is it still a D chord when I do this? And technically the answer is no. It's changed to another naming. But most people don't think about this, and it's not important to really worry about what the chord is called. Just think of it as a D chord with a small change. And you can do this with any chord. It's allowed. Chords are not set in stone. There aren't chord police out there that are going to come give you a citation because you changed the D chord or the A chord. Play with it. Enjoy what happens when you lift a finger, put a finger down, especially on the 1st and 2nd strings. You can do the same with an A. An E. A nice sound. So thanks for watching my video. Everything that I do is in my book of the blues guitar. And please try to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until next time, keep practicing that guitar.